ZTE unveils Nubia Z7, Z7 Max, and Z7 Mini. Stop guessing right now. ZTE unveils its Nubia Z7 Max ships three of them. ZTE Nubia Z7. The ZTE Nubia Z7 is aimed squarely at the LG G3 with a 5.5 QHD screen and a Snapdragon 801 chipset. The phone runs on Android 4.4 KitKat skin with Nubia UI interface with a roomy 3 GB of RAM. The device also has something called display RAM, which can render static screen content without bothering chipsets in order to reduce battery life. LG introduced a similar feature with the G2, and it doesn't paint enough on the target LG G3 spec. The Nubia Z7 also has 13MP camera and optical image stabilization. The front camera has a 5MP sensor. The phone has dual SIM connectivity with FDD LTE support, but the chain of lower LTE is also supported. The also dual band Wi-Fi 802 and 3000 mAh battery. Nubia Z7 measures 139 x 71 x 9 mm and current pricing is about $550. The dimensions listed here are says on Nubia.com, but they clearly wrong. The LG G3 with a 5.5-inch screen and super bezels measure 146.3 x 74.6 x 8.9 mm. ZTE Nubia Z7 Max, and take a look at the ZTE Nubia Z7 and drop the screen resolution to 1080p and get a few features. You got yourself a ZTE Nubia Z7 Max. The screen size is same as ZTE Nubia Z7, but the device measurements are given as 152.7 x 76 x 807 mm. Even though the bezels don't look any thicker than product shots, the dimensions do seem more realistic for a 5.5-inch device. The phone is almost identical to the previous one, but it has Snapdragon 801 chipset and it drops to 2 GB of RAM. And Nubia Z7 Max runs on Android 4.4 KitKat with Nubia interface and LTE enabled dual SIM connectivity. When compared to the mini version of the ZTE Nubia Z7, it's got a 5-inch screen with 1080p and it runs Android 4.4 with Nubia 2.0 and a Snapdragon 801 chipset with 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage. It has two micro SIM card slots and LTE connectivity. The main camera is 13MP shooter with selfie camera takes 5MP snaps. The device is taller than the counterparts at 140.9 x 69.3 x 8.2 mm. It weighs only 143 grams and it is less weight compared to previous ones and packs half the built-in storage at 16 GB. All the three models have micro SD cards. The battery capacity drops to 2300 mAh while the connectivity remains the same. The Z7 Mini is most affordable of the bunch. It only costs $240 or 180 euros.